All right, guys. So we're going to learn some programming through a really cool um, game, and what this game is like is get started. Basically, it's like playing a video game, but they took away your controller, and you have to type in the commands using computer language. And I looked all this stuff up last period. Most Android stuff is written in Java language, and most there's like a special language for Apple. Apple has their own thing, but I think it's like C++ based. But they keep it all internal because they want all their Apple products to work together. So they use like one common language. Um, and PS4 games were also C++, I believe. So all these languages are being used, and there's many languages. There's like dialects, kind of like human languages. Excuse me. Um, so we're going to look at some very common exercises, like if-then loops. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see, course. So you're going to log in through the daily agenda and click on it. You might have to make a login. And so we're going to do this one, Introduction to Computer Science. We're going to learn basic syntax, while loops, and the code combat environment. So we got arguments, strings, while loops, variables, algorithms, all these things we're going to learn Python. Python is a pretty strong language. And so there's like 19 levels. So I think this will take this week. And I guess, it says there's 19, but there's more than that. So they're probably like 5 points a level. So we'll see how many levels you complete, and all be kept track of in here. And you get 5 points for each level. So it's going to look like this. So you're going to start. You get to choose your hero. And it's going to look like this. So it says guide your hero by writing a program with code. Write code in the editor on the right and click run when you're ready. Your hero will read it and follow your instructions. Make your hero down the hallway without touching the spikes on the walls. All right, so this is what code looks like. So you can look at the code for any website. Oh, yeah, that's another thing it's used for. So video games, computer programs, and what else? Oh, websites, right? Websites are very important these days. And so you can actually look at the code for most websites. If you go to, where is it? More tools. It was supposed to be like developer tools. Let's see, maybe I'll look at it somewhere else. Now I don't see it. I just update it. Oh, there it is, developer tools. So when you click on that, you can see all this code. See, and it highlights what it's doing. See that? So there's all this. This is your typical code, and I don't know what all this stuff does. I'm not a web developer, but I did learn this. So basically, this is what it looks like. So you're going to be writing this stuff, but it's going to be basic, not as crazy as this. But you're going to learn how to speak computer language, and you'd have to study it if you want to become a software engineer, right? So this is the language I learned in college. It was called Fortran, and it was for um, mostly scientific endeavors. In the 1950s, it was developed, and I learned it in the 2000s. See, they use it for numerical weather prediction, finite element analysis, computational fluid dynamics, geophysics, computational physics, crystallography, computational chemistry. So all these crazy things, they program computers and in this language, Fortran it was called. Very interesting and kind of fun too. Like you start making these programs, and you have like long pages of code, and sometimes just a period will be off or a hyphen, or you misspelled something, and you have to go back and debug it. And so that's kind of what this game is like. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna start over here. Um, and you're gonna start. It gives you some instructions. There's some videos it's gonna give you. So he moves right, then you're gonna go hero, move down, and then hero. What? Let's do move. I'm gonna type it wrong. Let's make a misspelling. So move to the right. See, fix your code. So this is like a bug, right? So you got to fix it. Here, move left. So I'm gonna correct it. And this is your list of commands you could use. Here, move left. Now let's run it. So he's gonna move right, move down, and I move left and I die. See? So, oh, that's wrong. So I'm gonna go hero, move, and then you can click right. And so now it's correct. So it starts off, see, success. So I made 5 points. So then you're going to start learning more things, and the loops is what's really interesting. And I'm going to do these with you guys. I'm going to go through them myself, and if you get stuck, let me know, and I'll help you out. So it's a very sequential type of thinking. It's almost like baby talk to a computer, but they can process it super fast. So here, let's see, here I move right. So we're gonna move right, and then you could do anything you want, but you're supposed to try to do it quickly. And what do we got so far? So he moves right, he moves down, he collects the stones or gems, and then we're gonna move up and move up twice. So I think you can do in here. You can put 2 and you'll do it twice, and then hero. What then let's see what happens if I just type right. See, it gives you errors, and so your code is not going to work. See, so you got to type it correctly. And I'm done. And that's it. So you're just going to learn these commands. All your commands that you can use will be in the middle. So this one we have to avoid being seen by the ogre, because if I just go right, maybe I'll do it 3 times. See what happens. So I'm gonna move right. See, he sees me and he attacks me. There's no attack. There's an attack, but you have to get to that level, I guess. I forgot how to do it. I have to go through it all again. Yeah, so that doesn't work. So you'll get there eventually. So this one you have to sneak around. And that is it.